The law of attraction. It's kind of an outdated, basic 101 way of explaining manifestation. The law of attraction. No, you're not attracting anything. You're selecting versions of reality that already exists. The universe is your own operating system replying in real time. You're not inside the simulation. You are the code that renders it. Who you believe you are is the operating system the whole simulation obeys. Every thought is a line of code. Every emotion is a voltage. And together, they project the movie that you call my life. Welcome to the Alex Tripod Show. Guess what? You don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you're willing to fucking become. Nothing's real, everything's a hologram, and you're about to bend it all in your favor. Let's fucking go. You are God. Okay, so you've probably been told your whole life that God is somewhere out there. Maybe a man in the sky, in the clouds, in a book, in a church, in somewhere holier than you. But what if I told you the entire time that presence has been you, looking at you through human eyes? Because the newest branch of physics, quantum mechanics, basically says the universe only exists when it's observed. That means awareness, your awareness, isn't inside reality. It creates reality. Every electron waits for a witness before it decides what to be. Wave or particle, up or down. It looks around like, who's watching me? Who's observing me? And the moment consciousness observes it, boom, it collapses into physical form, matter, what we call reality. You do that. You're collapsing infinite possibilities into one lived timeline with your focus and attention. You're not inside the simulation. You are the code that renders it. So think of life like the ultimate quantum video game. Your headset is your body, the controller is emotion, the algorithm is thought plus feeling, which is equals your frequency. Now, when you think, I'm not enough, the algorithm hears lack and then paints a level in the game where you have to chase worthiness. When you feel gratitude and power, it programs synchronicities, opportunities, miracles. The algorithm doesn't judge, it doesn't favor, it just executes. Every thought is a line of code. Every emotion is a voltage. And together, they project the movie that you call my life, my reality. So when you're asking the universe for signs, babe, the universe is your own operating system replying in real time. You're literally DMing yourself through reality. So let's go deeper. Quantum physics calls it the field, a sea of pure potential. Mystics call it source. It's the same thing. An intelligent, vibrating nothing that becomes something the moment you notice it, the moment you observe it. You are a fragment of that field, a pixel of God experiencing itself in HD, a fractal of infinity pretending to be finite just for the thrill of remembering, hopefully. And that's why you forgot. Because remembering who you are is the whole damn game. God hides inside you so you can rediscover divinity one miracle at a time. 3D consciousness says, I am the character. Bills, relationships, traffic, drama. It's real, it's solid, it's heavy. 4D says, wait, I can move my character differently. I can choose to respond in a different way. I can avoid that pain, that pothole. I can recode. Ooh, a little bit of more awareness in 4D. 5D says, hold up. I'm not just the player. I'm the programmer, the screen, the controller. I'm the entire simulation running behind it. I'm all of that. And that's the moment life stops being about survival and starts being about creation in motion. If you really get this, the separate illusion crumples, right? You realize I am the tree, I am the laptop, I am the water, I am the person, I am my partner, I am the person listening to this podcast, and I'm also the voice speaking it. That's right, you're me right now. You're creating every single voice coming out into your headphones. It is all one consciousness, zoomed into temporary form so infinity can taste variety. It's like God got bored of omnipresence and said, let's play. Let's forget we're everything so we can feel the joy of remembering. So here we are, billions of fragments logging in, bumping into each other saying, do I know you? Yeah, you're me in a different outfit. So let's make this tangible. When you feel love for someone, you're actually feeling your own frequency meeting itself. That's why love feels like home, because it is home. When you get triggered, it's a simulation of holding up a mirror saying, hey, this code's outdated. Want to patch it? And when you forgive, you're rewriting the past timeline in the quantum field, because in a holographic universe, past and future are just file names in the same folder. Nothing is fixed. Everything is frequency. Reality refreshes every milestone based on your dominant vibration in the now. You literally wake up every morning in a brand new universe that perfectly matches your current now vibration and self-concept. And that's why identity work is God work. Quick pause, legend. If this episode is landing, then it's time you got inside 5DU. This is my entire life's work in one hub. It's 5D identity work meets business strategy that actually creates results. If you're ready to finally live in overflow, 5DU is your next step. So click the link in the show notes and get inside. Now back to the episode. Who you believe you are is the operating system the whole simulation obeys. And that's why, can you blame me? That's why I'm so obsessed with self-concept and the self-concept work I make every client do, whether they're already 7-figure or whether they're at 0 cash months, because self-concept is what the reality conforms to. And that's the work we do inside 5DU and my mastermind. Because when you remember, this is the foundational work, because when you remember who you really are, when you remember that you're the awareness, not just the avatar, business, money, relationships, everything starts obeying your new baseline frequency. And here's the thing. Matter is 99.999999999 empty space, right? Meaning an atom is made up of more than 99% empty space. What is real, what is solid, what we see with our physical eyes is less than 0.00001%. All right. And this is held together by information, by consciousness telling energy how to behave. So your body, your house, your bank account, the money you see on the screen, they're all data fields that can be recoded when you shift the instructions, when you shift your internal universe. And that's why affirmations work when they're deeply felt and embodied. Feeling is the electricity that powers the command. You can say I'm abundant 1,000 times, but until your cells believe it, the algorithm doesn't render a new reality, doesn't render abundance. So you're not actually attracting anything, which is why I don't really love the law of attraction. You've never really heard me talk about the law of attraction in my movie or even in any of my podcasts. I think that's kind of an outdated, basic 101 way of explaining manifestation, the law of attraction. No, you're not attracting anything. You're selecting versions of reality that already exists. Right? So it's like scroll through frequencies like Netflix, choosing the episode you want and pressing believe. This is where science meets soul. Neurons fire, photons align, probabilities collapse. Every time you imagine, your brain produces the same chemical signatures as if it's happening in the now. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. And that's the beautiful magic of the compounding effect of these tools, and that's creation. And when multiple people hold the same vision, hello, why I'm obsessed with the New Earth movement I'm creating, when multiple people, a collective, hundreds of thousands, right, hold the same vision, welcome to collective reality upgrades. Inventors, revolutions, civilizations, movements, new earth movement. Humanity itself is God learning to program together. And this is literally what happens inside my containers. when hundreds of awakened creators all holding the same frequency, the same vision together, we shift together. The field shifts faster. It's quantum coaching because it's quantum. I've seen clients rewrite their financial timelines and manifest dream partners and shift into business timelines they never dreamed possible and create freedom that they thought would take years, but it's taken months. So when you pray, when you manifest, when you meditate, you're not asking a separate God that exists in the universe for favors, that they will decide whether it blesses you or not. You're actually running commands in your own divine mainframe. Most people aren't ready for this level of power because it is much easier to think that someone else is in charge. Because if you're God, that means radical responsibility. No more blame, no more victimhood. Every glitch is feedback from your own consciousness saying, change the code, change the thought, change the belief. But when you accept it, when you finally own it, that you are God or a fractal of God experiencing itself, life stops happening to you and starts happening through you, as you. You become the calm in the chaos. You become the architect of simulations and timelines. You become the awareness behind the eyes. It's not the eyes that see reality. It's the awareness that sees reality. It's your God consciousness that sees reality. And that's what I mean when I say you are God, not a figure to worship, but the consciousness creating and editing and loving this entire human experience into existence. If this blows your mind, right? Keep expanding it. I dare you. My invitation to you right now is to keep expanding this energy and go click the link in the show notes and book in your call with my beautiful manifestation team to help guide you and map out what your next evolution really looks like. Okay, I love you. You may want to listen to this a couple of times. It's very, very coded. Remember, you are the universe aware of itself, the infinite pretending to be so finite so it can fall in love with its own creation. You are God in human form. And the only question left is, now that you remember, what do you want to create next? Thanks for tuning into the Alex Tripod Show. If this episode activated something inside of you, leave a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify and hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you never miss a frequency drop. Because this isn't just a podcast, it's a mission to raise the vibration of humanity, to awaken millions to build new earth, one lit up legend at a time. And if you're ready to go deeper, wilder, and all in on your soul's legacy, come play on Instagram at Alex Tripod. I'm there daily, dropping codes, calling out bullshit, and helping you manifest the life you actually want. Let's keep playing big because we're only just getting started.